For Bank Islam, the interest rate is 2.78%. So, I will explain how to get the repayment amount, total repayment and the total interest. For the formula, P equal R, open parenthesis, 1 minus, open parenthesis again, 1 plus K per M, close parenthesis, then put negative power of N on the right side, and then divide by K per M and close the parenthesis. First, we have to list the value of P, K, M, N. As we know, P, amount of loan, R, periodic repayment, K, periodic interest rate, M, number of interest compounded in a year, N, total number of repayment. So the value of P is 30,000, value of K is 0.0278. How can it be like that? Because 2.78 divided by 100. For the value of M is 12. Lastly, value of N is 60. Because of what? Because 5 times 12. So we just put the value back based on their letter. We have to finish the calculation in the parenthesis first. After calculating, the amount will be found to be 55.96. After that, the sum of 55.96 is brought to the left and will be divided. Last step, we divide 30,000 by 55.96 and the answer for repayment is 536.10. For the second one, total repayment, the formula is total repayment equal periodic repayment times the number of payment. Periodic repayment is R, while the number of payment is N. So R is 5036.10. N is 60. So when we multiply the two, we will get 32,166. Lastly, total interest. For the formula, total interest equal total repayment minus amount of loan. Total repayment is 32,166 and amount of loan is 30,000, which means 32,166 minus 30,000, we will get 2,166 for the answer of total interest. Okay, this is the Excel for Bank Islam. Amount of borrow is 30,000. Period 60. For the formula, 5 times 12. For the rate, 0.0278 divided 100. For the repayment, equal PMT, open parenthesis, C3, C2, negative C1, 0, and then close the parenthesis. And you guys will get the answer. For the first month, the beginning is 30,000. And the payment amount is equal C4. As you guys can see, it is just the same as repayment. For the interest, the formula equal B6 times C3. For the principal, equal C6 minus D6. And for the loan balance, equal B6 minus E6. For the second month, the beginning value is different, which is you guys have to do like this, equal F6. For the payment amount equal $C$4. You guys can see the value is just the same, but the formula is different. For the interest equal B7 times $C$3. And for the principal, C7 minus D7. And for the loan balance, B7 minus E7. For the last step, you guys just have to pull starting from the months to the loan balance and pull down until the month goes to the value of 60. And as you guys can see the bottom of the loan balance box, the value is 0.00. This is because the debt has been paid off. And that's all.
I will calculate the repayment of my bank is it Hong Leong Bank. The principal is it 30,000 equal to R open bracket 1 minus open bracket 1 plus 0.075 divided by 12 close the bracket and power root minus 60 divided by 0.075 divide 12 and then close the bracket. And the solution we got the principal is 30,000 equal to R open bracket for 49.91 and then close the bracket. And then the solution is principal divide by 49.91 equal to R. R is equal to RM 601.110. Total repayment equal periodic repayment multiplied number of payment. 601.10 multiplied by 60 and then got RM 60,066 ringgit. And then the total interest is total repayment minus amount of loan 36,066 ringgit minus 30,000 and then we got RM 666 ringgit Malaysia. Hi and Assalamualaikum to everyone. Today I will show how to calculate and create a amortization table. The principal is a 30,000 ringgit Malaysia and then in period 5 years multiply 12 we got 60 month. And then the rate have been offered by Hong Leong Bank is it 0.075 divided to 12 and then we got 0.00625 and then for the repayment we use the formula PMT C3, C2 and then comma minus C1 and then comma 0 and then we got 601.14. For the first month beginning, the principal is it the same as the beginning and then the payment amount is the same value of C4 and then the interest is B6 multiplied C3 and then we got 187.50. The principal is C6 minus D6, and then we got 413.64. For the loan balance is B6 minus E6, we got 29586.36, and then it will starting on the beginning at the next month. And then for the next repayment, we will use the formula $C $3, and then we will got the same value. And the interest B7 multiplied C7 C3, and then for the loan balance B6 minus E6, and we got 29586.36, and it will be moved on the beginning of next month. And the payment amount is the same thing of C4. The interest rate is B7 multiplied C3. And we got 184.91. For the next principal is C7 minus D7. We got 416.22, and then for the loan balance B7 minus E7, and then we got that. And then we select all of the element and then drag until the bottom of n month. And then
my name is Muhammad Hazim, so I choose Maybank and the interest rate is 7%. So I will tell you how to find the repayment, total repayment and total interest value. So the P is 30,000, the K is 0.07, M is 12 and N is 60. Okay, the formula is 30,000 equal R, open the bracket, 1 minus, open the bracket, 1 plus 0.07 divided 12, close the bracket, and power negative 60 divided 0.07 divided 12. So we will finish the ones in parentheses first. So we get 50.5. And 30,000 divided 50.5, and we got R equal 594.06. So the total repayment equal periodic repayment multiple number of payment equal R multiple N equal 594.06 multiple 60, and we got 35,643.63. The total interest equal total repayment minus amount of loan equal 35,643.16 minus 30,000, and we got 5,643.16. That's it.